Welcome to my updated farming guide, my brothers. I made a farming guide before and it was my best video ever, but to be completely honest, I think I can do a lot better. So here is my updated version. Now, when you're farming, you have a chance to get super credits, requisition slips, medals, samples, or random weapons. Most of the time when you're farming, you're going to be farming for either super credits or medals. Now, the best thing you can actually do is play on level difficulty 2 because it increases the chance to get a LiDAR station, which will show you where everything is. And we don't want to miss any points of interest. From my understanding, this planet gives you the highest quantity of point of interest spawns, so it is worth doing this one. Another tip I have for you guys is the more, the merrier. You want more people involved in your farming sessions because your loot is always shared between all of you. And another thing, never kill your teammates over loot because once again, the loot is all shared. If one person grabs a sample or super credits, you're all getting that. Now, I did show you guys a suggested planet, but honestly, I also suggest playing on whatever you're comfortable with because this is truly a numbers game. This is about quantity. You're really trying to just put some time into this, and that's how you're going to see success. Honestly, guys, there's going to be times where you do an entire farming run and you get nothing but weapons, and that's totally fine. Now, truthfully, there's not really a strategy to it. You just want to try to hit absolutely all pieces of land. That way you guys can see everything. Now, the build is super important. So if you guys have access to it, I highly suggest a warp pack. If you don't have a warp pack like me, you're going to need a mech suit and you're going to want a jump pack. Along with that, I suggest the car to absolutely everybody, and you're going to want some sort of anti-tank weapon to take out objectives and points of interest, which I suggest the laser cannon. I would also recommend the stamina enhancement, just another boost to help you move quicker. Now, if anything in this video is helpful, I would really love to hear it in the comments below, and also please consider just dropping a like on this video to help me out. We're going to call down our car and our jump pack here. Hopefully I didn't throw it too much in the water. Now, we do not want to call on our mech. I will show you guys what we're going to do with our mech when we get the opportunity. So now, once we are started, we are actually going to ignore the objective. Now, if you guys really do want to be righteous, you can complete the main mission and then quit, and you will still get the mission complete. But if you want to farm optimally, you're going to just want to quit as soon as you basically scan the entire map. So basically, we are just driving around trying to find points of interest. So sometimes it's going to be light beacons and other times it's going to be different things. There's going to be 3 main forms of loot, and that's going to be light beacons, that's going to be points of interest where you have to destroy a little cabinet looking thing, and then there's going to be bunkers. And I'm going to show you all 3 of those today. So for this planet, the points of interest actually just have loot right out. So right here, we found requisition slips and we found a weapon, which isn't ideal, but we'll still take it. Now, here's the benefit of doing this Ashwan planet, or however you're supposed to pronounce it, is these crashed pelican sites. So this is the loot gold mine. We got requisition slips and we got some medals here. So we will absolutely take that. We'll call that a slight W, but we're still going to move forward because there's still plenty of the map we have not seen yet. So that planet does have benefits to it, but I can't stress enough, I suggest playing on the planets that you're comfortable with. So oftentimes what I'll end up doing is playing a bot mission because I'm the most comfortable on bot missions, and I'll play on a relatively flat planet. I'm always comfortable playing on Vernon Wells. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, Captain saw my first farming video and was absolutely ticked at me. So I'm still making this, and I know Captain's gonna be mad, but that's how much I wanna help you guys, so I got you. So as soon as we land, we can see a light beacon. We're going to head right there. I think, again, I'm just so comfortable on this planet, and as a result, it makes it a lot easier to replicate farming. Now, this is why we play on level 2, boys, is we have a LiDAR station. So by completing this LiDAR station, we're now going to know where every single point of interest is on the entire map, which is huge. Another good tip is if you can just stand on somewhere tall and high in the map, you'll be able to see various points of interest. Like right now, we're looking at 3. A tip for a LiDAR station is you don't actually have to memorize where the placement is. If you just simply listen out for the beep, that's all you need. And now just like that, boys, we can see everything on the entire map. So we have every point of interest, and now our job is to hit everything. Now, not every single one is going to have loot, but there's a chance it will. Now, you don't have to use the car, but it really does make maneuvering a lot quicker and more efficient. Now, another really good tip I have for you guys. So as you guys can see, I'm being shot at right now. You don't actually have to interact with this. You can stand from a distance and then simply salute, and it's going to open it. So a lot of the times I've been trying to tap the X button and it wouldn't work. So you can just take advantage of that salute feature. All right, so as you guys can see, we have found our first bunker. So what we're gonna do for the bunker is we need our mech here. So we're gonna call the mech wherever we're able to. It might even land on top of this rock, that's totally fine. But this is in replacement to the warp pack. So if you guys have the warp pack, that's all you need to use. But since I don't have the warp pack, I'm gonna have to use this guy. This is the budget version. Now, I am recording this in October 2025, and this is still working. I have had so many people comment on my short saying that this is patched. Does this look patched to you guys? Boom. So we got 2 weapons and requisition slips. But these bunkers give you 3 pieces of loot, so it's very much worth it. And then to exit, you just get right back in. Now, same metals can give you various quantities. You can get 1 to 3. I'm not sure if I've seen any higher than that, but I'm sure there is a small chance you can. Wow, boys, we actually found our second bunker. So it looks like we're gonna have to go back and get our mech suit. This is about to be a long trek. All right, boys, we made it. So we're gonna do the same thing we did before. Line up our back and then jump out. Now, if it ever glitches like this, all you have to do is just reset, get back in, adjust a little bit, and then try again. Sometimes it does take a few times. But here we go. So we got super credits, we got requisition slips, and we got medals. Now, when it comes to super credits, you're usually getting 10, but there is always a very tiny chance that you can get 100. That's happened to me a few times, and it's always a great feeling. All right, boys, and then once we hit everything, we're just gonna simply return right back to ship. Now, another really good tip that I have for you guys is if you wear the armor from the Halo Warbond, it actually increases the point of interest identification range by 30%, which is great for farming. Shout out to Landoni for that tip. Something super important that you guys need to know is that there are currency caps for these resources. So requisition slips cap at 50,000, metals cap out at 250, common samples cap out at 500, rare samples cap out at 250, and super samples cap out at 100. This is super important to note because once you hit that cap, you're basically going to be earning more, but it's not going to count. So your job is to find a way to spend them. That way, when you earn more, it's not wasted. And there you guys have it. So that is our farming guide. I hope this one was even better than my first one. If you guys learned something new or if you felt like it was good, please just consider supporting this video. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Please go ahead and have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Peace. If you guys made it this far into the video, drop a comment and subtly include a Pokemon reference, and I'll know that you're a real one. Thanks, guys.